Check it.
Hey there, Kiwi Crew, KB here, coming at you once again, and in today's video we are taking a look at Turbo SPRYZEN S4. Okay, Bladers, Turbo SPRYZEN S4. So in the middle here you have the Turbo SPRYZEN S4 energy layer. Underneath that we have the zero disc, a wall frame, and at the very bottom here we have the new Zeta S driver. On the left here is your slingshot launcher, and underneath it is the ripcord. So that's the front of the box, guys, and on the back here we have the stats for SPRYZEN. SPRYZEN S4 is a balance type. Here you have the top energy layer, so SPRYZEN can spin left and right. In the middle here you got the zero disc, the wall frame, and the Zeta driver. Over here on the top right we have his stats, so his stats are an attack of 9, burst 2, defense 4, weight 8, agility 3, and stamina 4. Down here we have his slingshot stats, so he has a power of 3 and his speed is also 3. Okay guys, so that's a brief rundown of the box. I'll pull SPRYZEN out of the box and we can have a look at the parts. Okay Bladers, here is SPRYZEN S4. We'll start with the energy layer. So here's a view of the top of SPRYZEN S4. At the top here and the bottom here are the burst blockers. When this Beyblade is launched with enough force, these will protrude from the energy layer and become contact points and prevent the Beyblade from bursting. On the underside here is the QR code for SPRYZEN S4, so if you don't have the code you can pause this video and scan it into your app. The white unit in here is the spin direction changer. This is activated by putting the ripcord into there, and you turn it left or right to change your spin direction. The next part of the Beyblade is the zero disc and wall frame. This weight disc is fairly heavy, and with the down protruding parts of the wall frame, the Beyblade is going to have a lot of undercarriage defense. The last part for the Beyblade is the Zeta S driver. This has 3 modes, and it is currently in attack. To change the mode, you pull out the little tip and you can rotate it from attack to stamina, and you can rotate it around to defense. Okay, so the completed SPRYZEN S4 looks like this. And here is SPRYZEN S4 in its fully assembled state. Okay guys, so I'll go get the slingshot stadium and we can put SPRYZEN S4 to the test. Okay Bladers, battle test time. So we've got SPRYZEN S4 in the stadium here, and on the right we also have a Luminor L4. I figured we'll put 2 rivaling bays against each other to test out SPRYZEN's abilities. So I only have one left string launcher, so I have changed the mode on SPRYZEN S4 to right spin so that we can accommodate the use of the dual launcher. Okay, so before we get on with testing SPRYZEN to his full ability, I wanted to test out a theory that a person on the Beyblade or WBBO has suggested, saying that SPRYZEN S4 has difficulty launching on the slingshot launchers. So what I'm going to do first, before we test out SPRYZEN's ability, is I want to launch SPRYZEN from a slingshot launcher to see if we are going to have any malfunctions and to debunk it as to whether it's a launcher or Beyblade issue. Okay, so let's give this a test. So he seems to hold on slightly. 3, 2, 1, go. Right. He didn't seem to be too difficult there, although the first time I put him on he did somewhat fall off. So we'll try this one more time just to be sure. Okay, there it is there. So that's the slingshot issue, where it has to click for it to sit on the launcher. The slingshot launchers do seem to have a little bit of an issue using the combination of SPRYZEN S4 as well as the slingshot launchers. So I'd suggest that it might be worth getting one of these, a Takaratomi style launcher, in order to use SPRYZEN S4. Okay, let's test out SPRYZEN S4 against Luminor L4 and see how this goes. I'll go to a points score of 3 to see if SPRYZEN is able to handle Luminor. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go shoot, and go shoot. So they're both in slingshot, so we'll see how it goes. So Luminor is bouncing around the stadium. SPRYZEN is completely unfazed by the hits from Luminor, however, and endures every knock. Okay, so first point goes to SPRYZEN. Okay, Bladers, round 2. 3, 2, 1, go shoot, and go shoot. Here comes Luinor. Oh, a nasty hit there from Luinor. SPRYZEN bounces back. SPRYZEN holds on, but Luinor is running around and burning out all his steam. And the second point goes to SPRYZEN. Okay, Bladers, onto the third round. 3, 2, 1, go shoot, and go shoot. Here comes Luinor, striking at SPRYZEN, but SPRYZEN holds on and repels every attack. Luinor is not getting through that wall. Luinor's fading, and he's down. So the final point score is 3-0. Okay, Bladers, so that was my review of SPRYZEN S4. How did I think it went? For a Beyblade in the Slingshot line, it is a pretty defensive Beyblade. It held up pretty good against Luinor. I didn't see any movement from SPRYZEN apart from the fact that it was wavering around every time it took a hit from Luinor. But in terms of taking damage, he took none. He just faced off against Luinor and took every knock. So I think in the future, I'm going to need to do a verse series of SPRYZEN S4 versus the Slingshots to find out if any of the Beyblades can actually match SPRYZEN. If you enjoyed this video, guys, be sure to hit that like button down below. If you want to see more of the content coming up and live stream battles, be sure to hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell to get the notifications. But until then, guys, as always, KB out.
Check this.